Is global conflict putting your financial future at risk? Stick around to learn how war could affect your wallet and what you can do to protect yourself. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Economic Survival Guide channel, where we help you navigate your finances in the face of uncertainty. Today's video dives into a critical topic: how global conflicts, like war, can impact your personal finances. From rising prices to job instability, I'll be breaking down exactly how war affects the economy and, more importantly, your wallet. We'll also cover practical strategies to protect your financial future, so stick around until the end. You won't want to miss this. First, let's take a step back and understand how war affects the broader economy. War often leads to massive government spending, disrupted trade, and spiking commodity prices. Governments divert funds to defense and military expenses, increasing national debt. This shift can drive inflation, cause shortages, and lead to an overall rise in the cost of living. Global conflicts also throw a wrench into global trade, especially if key supply chains are impacted. For example, wars in oil-producing regions can lead to higher energy costs, and agricultural disruptions can spike food prices. One of the first things you'll notice during a global conflict is inflation. Prices for everyday essentials, groceries, gas, and even utilities start to rise. This means that your paycheck buys you less than it did before. As inflation climbs, your purchasing power diminishes and the cost of living rises. Here's what you can do: reassess your budget. Look at your monthly spending and see where you can cut back on non-essentials. Focus on what's truly necessary and make sure your spending aligns with your new financial reality. Wars disrupt global supply chains, which can lead to shortages of goods. Whether it's food, electronics, or essential household items, the scarcity caused by disrupted supply routes drives prices higher. Make sure you stock up on non-perishables and essential items that may become harder to find or more expensive as the conflict continues. And remember, shortages don't just affect the prices you pay at the grocery store. Businesses are also affected, which could lead to higher costs for services as well. When a war breaks out, stock markets tend to become incredibly volatile. Investors react to the uncertainty, selling off risky assets, which can lead to sharp declines in market values. If you're invested in stocks or have retirement accounts tied to the market, you may notice significant fluctuations in your portfolio. The key here is not to panic. Historically, markets have rebounded after periods of instability. Avoid making rash decisions based on short-term volatility. If you're a long-term investor, staying the course is usually your best option. Wars, especially those involving resource-rich regions, often lead to sharp increases in commodity prices. Oil and gas prices are usually the first to rise, but conflicts can also affect food prices, especially if key agricultural areas are impacted. During these times, it's essential to look for ways to cut down on your energy consumption. Small actions like driving less, using energy-efficient appliances, or even exploring renewable energy options like solar panels can help offset rising costs. War doesn't just affect prices, it also impacts jobs. If your industry relies on global trade, tourism, or manufacturing, your job may be at risk. On the flip side, sectors like defense and cybersecurity might experience growth and increased demand for workers. If you're in an industry vulnerable to war-related disruptions, consider upskilling or even diversifying your income streams. Developing new skills can open doors to more resilient industries like healthcare or tech. And side hustles can provide an additional cushion if your job is affected. If inflation is eroding the value of your savings, it's time to get strategic. Move your savings into high-yield accounts or consider investing in inflation-protected assets like Treasury inflation-protected securities tips. These can help your money maintain its value even as prices rise. And remember, diversification is key. A mix of stocks, bonds, real estate, and even commodities like gold can help protect your portfolio from the worst of market volatility. As much as war affects our wallets, it can also take a toll on our mental health. Financial uncertainty can lead to stress, anxiety, and even depression. That's why it's important to take care of yourself during these times. Engage in activities that reduce stress, like meditation, exercise, or spending time with loved ones. And if the financial strain becomes overwhelming, don't hesitate to seek financial counseling. Sometimes a clear plan from a professional can alleviate the pressure. So now you know how war and global conflict can affect your personal finances and, more importantly, how you can take action to protect yourself. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Economic Survival Guide for more practical tips to stay financially secure during uncertain times. Don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts or any personal strategies you've used to weather financial storms. Let's learn from each other, stay strong, and stay informed. See you in the next video.